Ang takot ko lang dito, mapuno na talaga ang mga tao at hindi na sila maniniwala dito sa mga pinafile ko at mag-aklas na, no? Sana, kaya nga, ating nire-request po yung mga may kapangyarihan na mag-intervene sana na iwasto itong mali. Nakalimutan na lang siguro ni Colonel Patay na may batas din tayo. Ang message ko lang sa kanya, sir, hinay-hinay naman, sir. Kay karma works wonderful ways pa naman. Baka meron ding general na magalit din sa ginagawa mo at gagawin din yan sa'yo, no?
What's up mga kababayan, News That Matters here. Dito sa video natin ngayon ating panonoorin ang kaganapan sa loob ng Kojc compound mga kababayan. Ayaw na nga paawat no ng mga kapulisan, lalo na itong mga nangunguna sa mga PNP na nasasabing colonel pa naman, ngunit ayaw paawat kahit na nakiusap na ang mga abogado ng Kojc. Naku naman po, nasobra na ang kanilang ginagawang panghaharas no sa mga miyembro ng Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Dagdag pa rito mga kababayan, naghukay pa ang mga PNP sa tabi ng compound ng Kojc upang pabulaanan na may mga ginagawang hindi maganda ang nasabing religious group. Naku naman po, nawika nga ni Atty. Torre na ang balak di umano ng PNP Davao magtanim ebidensya na siyang ikasasama ng figura ni Pastor Quiboloy at ng Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Grabe naman kayo. Pero bago ang lahat mga kababayan, huwag niyo po sana nakalimutan mag-like at subscribe para updated ka sa mga uploads ko araw-araw. At yun na nga no mga kababayan, kahapon lamang kanilang swinika na may mga armas di umano ang mga miyembro ng Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Na ngayon naman binibigyang kwento naman nila itong butas na hinukay nila mismo. Naku naman po. Kung kaya naman hindi ko na patatagalin pa, ito na ang buong
Yung kanilang drilling activities na stop ata kagabi, mga alas 12 na ng gabi. Tapos resume na naman. So, hindi na talaga ito tama kasi by any standard, an arrest warrant can never be used as a justification to conduct unbridled, random, and omnibus search to properties which are not even registered in the name of the accused, and even to conduct intrusive search such as to conduct tunneling activities. Kaya nga naghahanap sila ng tunnel, sila na ang gumagawa ng tunnel ngayon. Ang takot namin dito, baka lagyan ng mga buto ng mga tao, tsaka mag-announce sila, may nakita kami ng mga buto ng mga tao. Ito siguro ang mga patay na ng mga members na inilibing dito. Yan, we can...
Mass grave.
Mass grave.
Baka mass grave na naman i-report yan. We cannot help but think that because they're not giving us access. They are not transparent in their operations, no? They should be transparent, no? Even under Rule 126, sir. Even under Rule 126, Section 8 of the Rules of Court. When you are armed with a search warrant, no, the police is required to have two witnesses, no, of sufficient age and discretion na magsama sa police in the conduct of search. Bakit ito kailangan? Ang kailangan po ito kasi na-experience natin noon sa martial law. Yung framers ng 1987 Constitution were victims of martial law and they wanted to ensure that in the enforcement of the search warrant, there should be witnesses so that they can testify as to the regularity of the search and that nothing was planted by the policemen. Ito ngayon, clear defiance of the rules, no? So sana ma-stop talaga ito.
Attorney, I have a question. I'm quite kind of alarmed right now about yung story mo yung sa Malaysia. Every day parang yung civil liberties, yung space natin paliit na ng paliit, di ba? So parang this comes under religious persecution. So my question is also like with Elmer, no? What is the legal recourse? And it feels to me, no, like from the layman's perspective, that laws have already been broken here, and yung overreach ng gobyerno dito, talagang finiflex niya yung power niya. Also yesterday, attorney, no, speaking of yung this pag-shrink ng civil liberties, ng space natin for that, no. Yesterday we watched this horrifying display of arrogance by this Colonel Patay, no, where he was shouting and threatening the Kojc members for wearing masks. So more and more, it is the law has become random and arbitrary. No, whatever they say goes. That's the law. If you're going to attend an event in Manila and we feel that we get to call it. No, so as you said, no, attorney, yung 1987 Constitution was in response to the Marcos abuses, and now we are seeing it again. So my question to you, ano ang recourse ng ordinaryong mamamayan nagbabiyahe tapos pinagtitripan ka ng ganito ng isang napaka-abusadong gobyerno?
Now, ako, I am a lawyer. I would still believe that in the majesty of the law, right now,
Tama no mga kababayan, ramdam ng mga taga Mindanao, partikular na sa lugar ng Davao, na tila'y martial law na nga ang nangyayari ngayon.
i-record talaga natin, ipablatter natin yung ginawa ni Colonel Patay. Colonel na ba yun? Akala ko kasi police
Hindi siya, sir.
patrolman eh. Ha?
Hindi po siya si Patay. Si Patay po siya.
Patay.
Patay.
So, Colonel Patay, no?
Colonel
Ano
Patay.
nga ba? Colonel siya o patrolman?
Patay siya.
Okay. So, this is what we can do as of the moment is really to assert our rights, no? And as a matter of fact, we are filing tomorrow an urgent motion, no? With the regional trial court, and na-include na po yun yung pagkasikat ni Colonel Patay, no? Or PO1 Patay po, no? PO1 ba yun? No? Colonel, no? And I hope he will likewise be summoned by the court and to explain why he did that, no? Why the need to be harsh? Why the need to require our members to remove their mask, and why need to overly show your power, no? Just because you have an arm, no? Parang siguro nakalimutan na lang siguro ni Colonel Patay na may batas din tayo. Ang message ko lang sa kanya, sir, hinahinay naman, sir, kay karma works wonderful ways pa naman. Baka meron ding general na magalit din sa ginagawa mo at gagawin din yan sa'yo, no? So sana naman, sir, kunting dahan-dahan naman.
Attorney Torion, I'd like to thank you for speaking about the majesty of the law, because I grew up with a father who was also a lawyer. He was a congressman, he was a con delegate, and when he retired, he was a justice. No, so I always heard that the majesty of the law, and I heard it also from President Duterte. Na even if all of this is happening, we have our courts, we have our judicial system. Pero attorney, my belief and my faith in that has taken a beating under the Marcos administration. Kasi we thought that the TRO that would do it. No, so. Please help us run us through this, your faith in the majesty of the law.
Yes, what I can do as a lawyer is only file appropriate pleadings in court, no? Try to plead to the court to give us writs of protection, such as what was issued a while ago, and then we will push for the declaration of contempt of these police officers, so that they will also realize that what they are doing is really not in accordance with the law, no? Because the alternative is something else. If I will not do that anymore, and if I will surrender, no? And the other side of the story would be revolution, no? And that is already beyond the control of a humble lawyer like me po, Ma'am Lorraine. Kasi ang nakikita ko ngayon din, yung mga inaasahan kong tumulong, siguro nagigipit din sila, o wala pa, no? So baka ang takot ko lang dito, mapuno na talaga ang mga tao, at hindi na sila maniniwala dito sa mga pinafile ko at mag-aklas na, no? Sana, kaya nga, ating nire-request po yung mga may kapangyarihan na mag-intervene sana, na iwasto itong mali, kasi hindi naman talaga sana precondition yung pag-surrender ni Pastor para ma-invoke mo yung constitutional rights mo. If your constitutional rights ng ibang tao ay ma-violate, then these people also have the right to seek relief from the courts, no? You could not say that iharas namin kayo, idadakpin namin kayo para ma-force si Pastor Apollo, si Quiboloy to surrender. Mali po yan na approach, no? That is government acting as a bully simply because of the fact that the other party, Pastor Apollo, si Quiboloy, is merely exercising his rights as a person who is unjustly accused. Our rule of law allows an unjustly accused person to find ways to question the probable cause. And I already explained that in a host of cases such as Miranda versus Tulyao, Aliado versus Diokno, Roberts versus Court of Appeals, Lacson versus Executive Secretary, where if an accused really is unjustly charged, he can question the probable cause, and if denied, go to the Court of Appeals via petition for certiorari. Miranda versus Tulyao allows that because there are really instances such as like this where the political atmosphere is stacked against the accused. The accused also is given some leeway without surrendering to question that, and that is allowed. Bakit mo iharas itong mga tao dito, dakpin mo, sirain mo ang kanilang building na hindi naman sila yung akusado? Mali yan. It only shows the character of the leaders who are leading this operation, no? And it reflects badly on the leadership, no? Whoever is commanding the police. Kasi yung ibang police dito gusto na talagang umuwi po. Yan po ang aking humble view on the matter.
Attorney, in another topic, no? I would like to ask if the AFP's presence is being felt right now.
Actually, honestly, parang nakikita namin sila sa labas, no? And I was told that they are only ordered to maintain the peace, no? But I would like, yes, I would like, yes, ma'am.
Isn't that bawal because there's no state of emergency? Therefore, there is no justification for the urban presence of the armed forces of the Philippines, of the army.
Yes, because our constitution is very specific. The president may only call out. This is the so-called call-out powers of the president, no? That in cases of lawless violence, rebellion, or invasion, no? So I may be mistaken, no? I'm just a human being, but there is no lawless violence here for the president to call out the armed forces. The fact that 29 people were charged, were arrested, no? Randomly arrested. And they were charged and they were imprisoned for 4 days kasi matagal ang proseso pag piyansa, proves that there is still some form of legalities here in our country. So no need sana. Yes, sir.
Attorney Doc Lorraine, no, with regards to that, I read in a press statement from the Philippine News Agency about 2 days ago or 3 days ago, quoting the Defense Secretary Gibo Tridoro as saying that those AFP personnel are deputized by the PNP. Pwede ba yun? Is it legal?
No, the PNP can never deputize the army, no? That is the first time that I have heard that, no? And
you know what? We're being led by a bunch of clowns. I'm sorry to say. I'm really sorry to say for our country. A bunch of incompetent clowns.
I don't believe it's true, no? Because the PNP can never deputize the army, and the army is a very respected institution. I don't think that it will allow itself to be deputized by the PNP. No, somebody else higher must have ordered that, because even under the 1987 Constitution, the only person who has the call-out powers is the President of the Republic of the Philippines, and there are requisites before that can be done, and I already explained that to you. The call-out powers, there must be lawless violence, there must be rebellion, there must be invasion, and there is no lawless violence here because they even randomly arrested members of my clients, and my clients were able to post bail 4 days thereafter, no? Because of the matagal na filean na sinagad yung number of hours na pwede sila ikulong, no? Tsaka ngayon kasi kailangan yung korte computerized na, ang one entry at a time lang kasi 29 ba naman sila. natagalan pag-enter doon sa computer system ng korte, 4 na araw silang nakulong. Yun ang problema natin dito. Oo.
Attorney, so yung understanding ko talaga dito, basic ito no? I'm married to a soldier, so basic ito. If the army goes against the civilians, no, if they're used to cow unarmed civilians, no, then that's called state oppression. That's the oppression of the state, and therefore a revolution is warranted. This is what we did, no, with the NTF-ELCAC.